lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit. I am freezing, hence my large blanket scarf thing. I was at work today, so I was wearing my Mickey Christmas sweater and I decided to keep it on because it's a little cozy. But I do have finally an update for 50 Shades of Brown. The last update I did was back in August. So we are going to be rolling a couple of things out and I'm really excited about it. So let's just dive into this and I'm going to show you guys the products that I've been working on in case you happen to forget, because I sure did, and where we're sitting at now, and then we will see what products I will be rolling in. So first we're going to start off with the product that has been in here for the longest, because I'm pretty sure I rolled this in at the very beginning or super close to, and that is my Sephora The Contour Trio palette. Now my goal for this was just to create a dip in the actual contour shade right here, and from there I think you guys can see the shadow of the dip. Now, I was reaching for it quite consistently, and at the last update, I figured that it wasn't quite as deep as I wanted it to be, so I was going to keep it in. I did completely forget about it, I'm not going to lie. I remembered I should probably use this. I reached for it again a little bit, and then again, forgot about it. Until I went to go look to see what I had to pull for this update. So I am going to roll this out. I do think that the dip is decent enough for me, especially considering that this is not something that I've reached for a very long time. I do think that if I was able to keep up the constant progress, I would have for sure hit pan by now and probably expanded that to a decent size at this point. However, contouring is just not really my thing, hasn't ever really been. Maybe I will try getting back into it and hitting pan on this at a later date. But for now, we're going to roll this puppy out and get something else into this project and be able to freshen it up a little bit. Now, the next product that I had in here was a Bath & Body Works spray, and this is the scent Beach Nights. My goal was to hit where this white line is, and as you guys can see from the perfume moving around in the bottle, that is exactly where I'm at, the bottom of this gold strip and the top of the white one. So I'm excited that I can roll this one out. I didn't wear this too often. I was using it quite a lot in the beginning and I definitely haven't reached for it in quite a bit, but I am happy that I was able to reach that line. I think I was pretty close after I had rolled this in, and it was, I want to say, for the September update that I was planning on filming and never did. I managed to reach this line, reach my goal, and then I just never ended up filming. So it's been there for a while and I'm happy that I get to roll two of those products out. Now, the one product that was rolled in back at the last update in August was the bronzer that I had recently started using. So my goal, I don't remember if it was to hit pan or completely finish off this bronzer. We'll see how I'm feeling by the time I hit pan. However, this is where I'm sitting at right now. And even if I do roll this out when I do hit pan, I want to completely finish the bronzer before I bring in a new one into my routine, because that's just how I work through them. But you can see that most of this bronzer is pretty worn away, and even throughout the top there's still a little bit of the line embossment on the very edge. But I don't know how close we're getting to pan. The mini that I had was holo. I'm assuming that these ones are too, but I'm not 100%. So we're going to have to see when that time comes. Hopefully it's sooner than later. This is the bronzer that I use every single day, so it's definitely getting its use on it, and it's only been in this project or in my rotation since, I believe, August. So I am excited to continue to reach for it. This is in the shade Tastic, and I have quite a few of these. If you know, you know. So I am excited to finally be getting some good use on these bronzers and slowly but surely be moving them out of my collection. So because I get to roll out two products, I'm pulling in two brand new ones, and I have those with me already. So the very first product I'm going to show you is actually brand new to me. I purchased this just a couple of days ago, and I'm wearing it today in my brows. I have the e.l.f. brow gel in the shade Brunette. I'm still getting used to the color. Lately, I've been dipping back into my Geodes palette from What's Up Beauty and using the shade, I believe it's called Rock, in my brows. That's what I was using for the longest time. I really do like that, but sometimes I feel like using eyeshadow in my brows is just a little too much. And then I also found a couple other brow pencils, but I'm not the biggest fan of them. I feel like it's a little too difficult to do my brows with them. I just want something super easy, brush through and be done. And my favorite brow gel is the Benefit one, but I don't want to spend $55 on a full size or 30 something on a mini. So I decided to test out the e.l.f. one. I'm only a couple days into it, so hopefully I can get a better opinion on the actual shade and how I feel about it over the next little bit. And my goal for this is to completely finish it off. Even though it's brand new to me, I wanted to pull it into this project just to make sure I'm actually reaching for it and that I don't dip back to a brow pencil or the eyeshadow, and just keep it consistent for a while. And then maybe once this brow gel is out, I could always pull in one of those other products for my brows as well, because of course they're brown. But for now, it's going to be this. And then last but not least, what I'm pulling in is not actually a brown shade, but it goes with a collection that is brown. So I'm pulling in the Holo Taco Haute Couture shade. This is from the Barista bundle, which was a coffee-based bundle. So the rest of the shades in this collection, except for one more, are all brown. The other one, Blushed Ice, is more of a pink tone. This is a pink tone as well. However, I like this one much more than Blushed Ice. And my goal is just to use this over the next month, and I want to see how many times I can reach for it, whether it's a full manicured look or just a couple of nails here and there. But I think I want to pull this in. I really like this for a super simple, easy, not too in your face look. It's a crushed holo formula, which I really enjoy, and I think it just looks super pretty yet very simple on the nails. So when I'm kind of like in a rush or want to do something just a lot like low key, I will tend to reach for this. So I want to see how many times I can pull this in between now and the next update, and then I will probably roll this out at that point. So that is everything. So I'm so happy that I was able to sit down and finally film an update for this project. It does go until April of 2025, and then there will be a new color, and I'm excited to start that one as well. I'm pretty sure that the color may have already been voted on. I honestly can't even remember. But or if not, it's probably coming up soon, but it's way too early to talk about that anyways. This is a fantastic ladies collab, so go join that on Facebook if you're curious at all about any of their projects prior to them starting. And that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.